What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 8, Episode 8. This is the recap. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did y'all feel about this episode? How did you feel about your boy Bakari letting Detective Toussaint know to go and ask Tiffany some questions about your boy Nuck if you buck? You know what I'm saying? And I know Tiffany was upset when Detective Toussaint came to her house and she's questioning her about this. Now, as I told you, we know Tiffany has made a major mistake. You dropped off Nuck, that's one thing, but you buried the body in the backyard. That's dumb as hell. I just don't get it. So now Tiffany's going to have to move the body, in my opinion, because Detective Toussaint, she is definitely coming back. And the next time she come back, she may have a warrant. So we're going to see what's going to happen next with that. Do you guys believe that Bakari is going to be able to escape this somehow, some way? Now he wants to go to Atlanta with his sister, and he wants to take Lene with him. The question is, will he be able to make it? Because I got a feeling that your boy Rafi may end up popping up before the season ends, and he may try to get that payback on your boy Bakari. But we're going to find out soon enough. And also, do you guys believe that Keisha's going to find out what happened to Nuck, that Tiffany was the one that dropped him off? Because based off the ending of this episode, it seems like Emmett is ready to tell her the truth. And I got a feeling in episode 9, all secrets will be revealed, because in episode 10, I'm pretty sure we would get the wedding and it's supposed to be a celebration. So we're going to see how that all plays out. Now I'm going to try my best to focus on all the key points in this episode. If I miss anything, I want you guys to let me know down below. So what did we see in episode 8 titled Cold Hearted? Now the episode starts out exactly where we left off in episode 7. Detective Toussaint, she wants to know where Nuck is at. Of course, Bakari talking about he don't know. And Detective Toussaint pretty much said that she will be pissed off if she has to come back to Bakari, right? So Bakari tells her somebody took him out. Somebody dropped off Nuck if you buck. He didn't do it. And he tells her, maybe you should check his girl. You know what I'm saying? And she wants to know, who the hell is this girl? So Bakari tells her to ask Tiffany. So he put a name on it. He didn't have to say anything. He didn't even have to say that somebody dropped off Nuck. But I guess Bakari has changed up his game plan. He said that he had a choice. This is what he told Tiffany in the last episode, right? Well, it seems like Bakari has changed up his game plan, agreeing with Tiffany, taking the fall for the whole thing with Nuck. And now he's putting the pressure on her. And now he is preparing to leave Chicago. Now we get to your girl Keisha. She is still down and out because of what happened to Nuck. And y'all know Emmett, he does not want this negative energy, clouding the wedding. He wants to focus on that. He wants good things to be happening within the family, of course. He wants Keisha to have a good time. So they end up talking about it or whatever. But he wants Keisha to enjoy her bachelorette party while he enjoys his bachelor party. And Emmett is still feeling the pressure of telling Keisha the truth about what really happened to Nuck. And as I told you, eventually he gonna tell her the truth. I believe in the next upcoming episode, we're gonna find out. Now we get to Victor and Tiffany. Tiffany talking about, I need you to protect me or whatever. He tells her, look, I cannot protect you from my brother Reg. He does not want her doing business with him at all, because he knows it's going to be some very negative consequences when you hang around him. But Tiffany does not give a damn. She going to do what she wants to do. Well, Tiffany, she going to have more problems coming her way, because Detective Toussaint is preparing to have a conversation with her. And this whole thing with Nuck eventually is going to blow up. But man, Victor can't be no damn bodyguard. He already told Rashad he shouldn't be a bodyguard when it came to Alicia. So why in the hell does he believe he needs to be a bodyguard to Tiffany? And he really just needs to go ahead and leave that girl alone. But it may be a little bit too late, especially if they find that body in that backyard. Another body that Victor done messed around with that's going to probably screw him over. It's a damn shame, right? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Angie, you might as well go ahead and leave Smitty alone. He is very controlling. He mad that you working at Smokey's and you're going to be helping Emmett with the whole expansion. And she pretty much tells him that she is not trying to be kept. I mean, it seems like she wants to work. She wants to get out and do her own thing for real. But she does tell him if he was making enough, she would not have to work. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this ain't going to work out. This dude already had issues with Amaya about not making enough money. So now some more pressure on him once again to get this money. So you already know he's going to do more illegal activity to get more money, but I feel like he's entirely too controlling. I mean, he just met this girl. Like, really? You doing way too much. Get the hell on. Now, we get to your girl Candace and Reg, and she's trying to have a conversation with him because we know he is down and out. He wants to be with his brothers. He misses them, right? And it's just hard for him to have these serious conversations with them. And she tells him that he has to change his ways in order to fix things. You know what I'm saying? It's time to be an adult. And based off what we saw from Reg in this episode, he definitely took Candace's advice, and he is trying to do different things as far as being there for his brothers. Now we get back to your boy Bakari, and of course he lets Brittany know what he's done. She calls him a snitch, you know what I'm saying? She does not waste any time at all. Like, what you doing? You snitching now? Bakari gonna do what he wants to do at the end of the day, but he best to be ready for these consequences. But now he's talking about how he wants to be free. He is tired of running and all this stuff, and now he wants to go to Atlanta. And I already know Brittany was probably thinking like, man, this dude dumb as hell. He just don't get it. So we're going to see if this game plan is going to work. You know what I'm saying? Giving up Tiff's name to Detective Toussaint, trying to leave. I don't know about that. Ain't no way in the hell Bakari is just going to escape like that. Something is bound to happen, in my opinion. Now we get to Emmett's bachelor party, and he's having a good time. Him and the boys, they're there. Of course, he is having a conversation with Victor as far as telling Keisha the truth. Once again, Victor is trying to convince your boy Emmett not to say anything. Like, don't do it. Now, we know Rashad was eavesdropping. He's trying to figure out what's going on with Victor. He can tell something is not right. Now, Darnell did not hire a stripper because he understands that Emmett may not be able to resist the temptation. Instead, he hires a sexy magician, but apparently this girl is a thief from the looks of it. Now, she's in there flirting, doing all types of magic tricks. Next thing we know, Emmett, he is missing his watch, the same watch that Keisha got him for their whole engagement thing, and he's upset. Darnell's very pissed off, like, man, I probably should have never hired this girl. So, of course, Emmett has to prepare to explain this to Keisha because you already know she's going to be upset when she finds out what ended up happening. Now, Rashad is trying to ask Victor what's going on with him because Victor is very stressed. Victor talking about, everything going to be good after the wedding. But nah, that's not the case. You stressed out because of all this knuck if your Buck and Tiffany stuff, and it's very hard for you to deal with it. That's your problem. And eventually Rashad will find out if he hasn't already. Now we get to Keisha's bachelorette party thrown by your girl Tiffany. Once again, we have another event at the house. The same house that had the engagement party. The same house that multiple bodies got dropped off at. I mean, Nuck is in the backyard in the dirt. Of course, the same house that Keisha and Emmett will have their wedding at. So man, this house is very popular, right? Now, your girl Tiffany, she really hired your boy Suede. The same Suede that clapped Emmett's mom up, remember? Suede hooked up with Jada and Emmett was pissed off because he went to school with this dude. But I guess Tiffany don't give a damn. Now, Suede has come a long way. Apparently, he's a part of a professional company. They in there doing their thing, doing nails, giving massages. I mean, they having a good old time. And of course, Keisha is very happy and Tiffany feels good about this, but she's doing all this because she feels bad about what she's done to Nuck, and she knows Keisha gonna be pissed off. Now, we talked about this scene right here in that exclusive clip breakdown. We know the ladies was talking about partners, marriage, and kids and all that stuff. And we know Amaya talked about how she used to, be with Smitty. And then we know Angie says she is dating Smitty. And Amaya tells her, well, you better hope he don't smack you. And then we know Shanita said, well, if he does that, we're going to have to take his ass out. And then Tiffany chimes in and she says, well, ain't nothing wrong with taking a nigga out. And Tiffany knows she messed up, you know what I'm saying? By the look on her face, she knows she done said too much. Keisha was looking kind of confused, like, what the hell are you talking about? So eventually, Keisha will find out. I cannot wait to see it. Later on in the episode, we know Tiffany, she was explaining to Keisha on how she used to be jealous of her and Emmett and everything like that. And now she loves her. She loves what's going on between the two and all this stuff. I mean, she's pretty much just expressing her love for Keisha. And Keisha is like, man, you like a sister. I'm glad. I'm grateful to have somebody like you, somebody that I can trust. Well, I don't know about that because you're going to be pissed off. In this next upcoming episode, you ain't going to be feeling none of this stuff. Trust and believe it's about to go down in episode 9, and I cannot wait to see it. Now, also in the episode, we know Darnell, he had a conversation with Rashad, and it seems like he wants to give the house to Rashad. He knows Rashad is a good guy or whatever. He is trying to, do good. He is also taking things real serious with Patience and her family, her son and everything like that. So he believes Rashad will be a good person to have this house, and he's going to talk to Riley about this later on in the episode. Now, Keisha was trying to get her freak on, and of course she wouldn't notice that Emmett does not have his watch. She is pissed off. He tells her about what happened at the bachelor party, and she's upset. But at least Emmett was honest, and she does bring it back up later on in the episode about his honesty, which is going to put more pressure on him to tell Keisha the truth about what really happened to Nuck. Now, Victor gets the call about his mother. She has overdosed. She is not here anymore. She's passed away. He calls your boy Reg, lets him know what happened. And of course, Reg, he's in his feelings. He wants to tell Jake. They both are going to agree to tell him, and it's going to be a very tough conversation. And y'all know Jake, he going to be pissed off. Now, as I told you, your boy Darnell, he does have a conversation with Riley as far as her idea of the house, and they will agree to go ahead and give the house to your boy Rashad. And then we see Jake. He's having that tough conversation with his brothers about their mother, and he's pissed. He's like, man, the last time that she was around, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't good. You was arguing and everything like that, so he's not really feeling it. But Reg tells him, look, Mom, she knows how much we loved her, and basically, she will want us to look out for each other, right? So Reg is stepping up. He is doing exactly what Candace told him, you know what I'm saying, being an adult and stepping up and being there for his brothers, changing his ways, right? So, of course, this was a very tough conversation. We know Jake ended up storming off, but at least Reg is trying to make things right with his brothers, something he did not do back in the day. Now, we get to your boy Rashad. He's having a conversation with your girl Riley, and we know he's very good with the kids. We saw that in this episode, and she's going to, help him get a job at the Chicago Change Center as a counselor. And that's a good thing for him. We know he was doing very well with the kids in this episode, of course. He can relate to them, and they need somebody to look up to as far as doing the right thing. Now, Bakari and Jake, they kick it. We know Jake is still grieving because of what happened to his mother. And this could be one of the last times that Bakari is going to kick it with his boy Jake. Y'all let me know what y'all think is going to happen. Now, we know your boy Bakari, he does have a conversation with Lene. He tells her about leaving, going to Atlanta, and he wants her to go with him. You know what I'm saying? He wants to get the hell up out of there. And Lene, she is down for it. She's like, okay, I'll go with you. He don't even have a damn job, and Lene talking about, I'll go with you. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But I'm going to tell you right now, we all know this dream, this game plan, it ain't going to work out. I'm expecting something major to happen real soon when it comes to your boy Bakari. And seeing how we only got 2 more episodes left, we're going to find out exactly what that something is real soon. Now, Rashad has a conversation with Patience. We know he wants to take this relationship real serious with her son and everything like that. And Rashad's been having a very good episode, and maybe he will have a good ending. This could be great for him as long as he does not do anything as far as the whole thing with Alicia, trying to get revenge for that. If he tries to get revenge and do something to Rosalind, your boy Rashad just may mess everything up. And I'm hoping he makes the best move for himself and his future. Now we get to Bakari and Reg. Bakari drops off the rest of his money and he tells him that he's done. And Reg does not, fight him at all. He's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. So I already know Bakari was happy as hell about that. But he does tell Reg that he's sorry about what happened to his moms. And Reg tells him to make sure that he be safe or whatever. So Reg is trying to fix things with his brothers. His mom's has just passed, so he ain't about to sit up here and trying to force Bakari to be in this business at all. Which lets us know that Reg is really trying to change his ways for the better. Now we get to Detective Toussaint, and she's like, look, where is Nuck? This is what she asks Tiffany, and of course Tiffany ain't trying to tell her nothing. Know what I'm saying? She don't know jack. She talking about, you gonna have to talk to my lawyer. So I wonder if Tiffany is gonna go and get Patience to try to help her out with this. But y'all know Tiffany is very stressed out. She was not expecting Detective Toussaint to come there and ask questions about Nuck. Detective Toussaint will be back, and it's going to be hell to pay. As I told you guys, Tiffany, you better move that body as quickly as possible, because if not, you screwed. You and Victor, y'all going to be screwed in my opinion. Detective Toussaint is putting everything together. She was already asking Tiffany was it self-defense and all that stuff. So she's already putting everything together, and she understands that Tiffany most likely is her #1 suspect, right? So we're going to see what's going to happen. Will Tiffany try to make a move on your boy Bakari, or will she try something else? She needs to be trying to figure out how to get rid of this body, as I told you guys. But man, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next. Now, at the end of the episode, we know Keisha, she apologized to Emmett for going off on him because he lost that watch. And he's like, okay, so you ain't mad no more? And of course, she's like, nah, it's a material thing or whatever. And she's more happy because Emmett actually was honest with her. And back in the day, Emmett would not be honest with her. He'd probably just lie. So she is giving him the benefit of the doubt. So he feels bad about this. He's like, man, so she is forgiving me. She ain't mad or whatever. She trusts me. So it's putting more mental pressure on Emmett to tell her the truth. He already wanted to do it, but we know Victor was all in his head telling him don't do it. Well, based off the way that this episode ended, we know Keisha most likely will find out the truth in episode 9. All the mess, the secrets, the drama is about to pop off in episode 9 in my opinion, because I believe in episode 10 is going to be the wedding. We may see OGs return like Kevin or whatever, and more characters as well. So it should be a celebration in episode 10. So if all the drama that's left on the show needs to come, episode 9 is that episode that it needs to, be finished at. So we're going to find out. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, what do y'all think about episode 8? What y'all think is going to happen with your boy Bakari? Will he survive? Will he be able to make it to Atlanta, or will something end up happening to him? Now, you already know I'm going to drop that what to expect for episode 9 over the weekend, so stay tuned for that. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.